So at the end of this month, I'm launching 2 boot camps, and you made them live and they have been performing great. We have a bunch of submissions from people who want to join the boot camp, so thank you. But I wanted to actually also make a promo video that kind of talks about what the 2 boot camps are, because I'm sure not a lot of people actually saw the Instagram post or the LinkedIn post and went to the website. I know that the promo video is very essential, so I thought, you know what, let's make a promo video and we will do this together, where the first step will be we'll start with scripting, the second will be storyboard, and the third will be editing. And I personally love the editing part of it. That's where I improvise and experiment a lot. So for the script, I was looking on the internet for some like promos that other people have done, and honestly, I wasn't very lucky until I found this very specific promo video made by Ben Marriott, who's an animation designer and a YouTuber, and he made a promo for his course. And I loved how the script was, and I loved how the video was, and I thought, you know what, I can actually take his script. From that, I can actually create my own. Okay, so from this video, I just clicked on show transcript and I got the whole transcript of the video. And now that you look at it, you're like, okay, this is not too much, but it's a 1-minute promo and it works out perfectly for it. So what I did was I actually copied all of this and I brought it to ChatGPT, and I asked ChatGPT that, okay, so I really like the following script and I've shared with you, and I'm launching 2 boot camps. One is on brand identity design and the other is on no-code web design. And can you change the script and make me a new one? So now this would give me a very nice base. This particular course that Ben is selling is on animation and it has like specific goals. But if you really think about it, where he talks about we'll go through the process and then we'll make something and then we'll refine it and then we'll help it communicate. That's like the same language that goes with anything that comes with visual communication. ChatGPT gave us an not too bad script, to be honest. So it's my name is Arif Tariq and I've crafted 2 transformative boot camps, blah blah blah, and these boot camps are designed to equip you with powerful actionable skills that will make design your ultimate superpower. And everything else over here is honestly not too bad, so I won't be editing too much. So the next thing is I'll actually copy all of the text and take it to Google Docs. Okay, so the one thing is that this works. Now we need to change like a few things which kind of follow the theme of the kitchen and the chef that we have built up throughout our social media and our website. So I just want to change like a few words so it doesn't feel that disconnected. A few terms that kind of follow that visual language in the script. Okay, this is interesting. So instead of superpower, we can write ultimate secret ingredients. That makes a lot of sense. And then everything else is pretty much the same. And then how to bring your creative dish to the table with confidence. Okay, that also makes sense. So this is perfect. I'm going to take this back again into Google Doc and I can place this here. So we are done with the first part, which is the script. And now we will move on to the storyboard. Okay, so now we have our script, and the next thing is we have to make a storyboard before we move on to the edit and animation. A lot of like the videos that I do, either it's for YouTube or my clients, I do have like a very basic storyboard with me, so that gives me like a base, but I improvise a lot like depending on how I'm feeling when I'm editing something. So we'll do like a very basic storyboard just to start off with, and then we can kind of build on it eventually. Okay, so now that I've written all of the text, I can just think about, okay, what is the visual that I'm imagining over here? Over here, I think I can have like a visual of me, which can be like, so it could be a Reeb masked out talking to camera. Okay, that's one thing that I can kind of see happening here. And then it cuts to digital branding bootcamp and the no-code website bootcamp. Over here, we can actually have the logos of the bootcamp come in and bring it here, so I can see how I can make it appear. There should be like a nice way. And then I'll teach you how to craft delicious, stunning brand identities, whip up polished professional websites without writing a single line of code. Okay, so over here, I think I can have old projects, you know, like a branding showreel basically. And in the brand identity design bootcamp, we'll master research, mood boarding, typography, color theory, logo. Okay, so over here, we can do like a fake restaurant branding, right? But perform. Over here, we could have fake website. Fake website. So we have the storyboard in front of us, and this gives me a very good idea in terms of like what direction will I be going in, and a lot of the decisions I'll be taking like while I'm editing, but at least we have a strong base with us. And when I'm editing, I've realized one thing, that I love just having the audio in front of me, and once I have the audio, I can just layer the visuals on top of it. So the next thing is I'm gonna actually record a voiceover. While I was like reading it, it felt like, okay, this feels a lot, and it is a lot. So I'm gonna remove like a section because I don't feel like we need so much of like, you know, me talking. So this part, which kind of felt a bit extra, which was this one, giving you actionable skills that make this part can be removed, which kind of brings our whole thing to 1 minute 12 seconds, which is not that bad. So now let's go on to the visuals, the beautiful visuals. Okay, so over here I talk about the digital branding bootcamp and the no code web design bootcamp, right? I think this can be very simple in terms of like the colors, etc. Okay, the main artworks are here, which I'm actually using on the website also. Once we're kind of establishing, I can have a shot of like one of the few recordings of my previous classes, so you get this idea that okay, you will be part of this virtual class. And go to Premiere Pro, make a color matte, and make it, if I wanted the whole thing to be like a very motion design piece, I would go with like After Effects, but right now I just want to do it on Premiere Pro because I don't want to spend like a lot of time on it. Okay, so over here I'm showing a bunch of like branding projects, so let's just stick to that over here, right? And let's bring it in. Okay, so all of the logos are in the middle, which is good. Okay, but no, this one is not. So this is one thing that I need to crack, and the first idea that comes to my mind, and I feel like a lot of people would agree with this, it's like, oh, just put it in a TV. But right now the TV doesn't have any relevance. Okay, this looks pretty cool. I think I know how I can use this. Like, people are eating, amazing, there's a waitress over here. So let's just download this. I have an idea. Okay, let's see. I teach you how to craft deliciously stunning brand identities and whip up polished. It doesn't look that bad, to be honest. Okay, I can have a screen recording over here also. Let me just do that. Like, do a part where, let's say, we call the restaurant Ajib Restaurant, just so it is on the brand and, you know, it kind of fits all the themes. So after doing some editing, I actually shot my intro and outro, and the first time that I shot it, it came out really bad because the lighting was something that I couldn't figure out. So I shot it again, it was slightly better, and I did some color grading and it kind of worked out. After that, I added some text on the screen, I added some stock footages in the middle, real promo feel, and after that I realized that the restaurant where I actually added that window thing wasn't really working out. I removed that, and then I just duplicated the showreel that I had like 3 times, and that looked way better than before. That kind of really made a lot of sense. Then I used a lot of footages from my boot camps and my YouTube videos, putting it all together, and everything came out beautifully. One thing that I realized, that I was like, okay, you know what, how about I actually play around with like generative fill and add like some subtle plants at the top, because that will really actually make the scene look a lot better. So here is the final video. I'm Arif Tariq from Ajib Studio, and we have cooked up 2 transformative boot camps for you guys. Digital branding bootcamp and a no-code web design bootcamp. I'll teach you how to craft deliciously stunning brand identities and whip up polished professional websites without writing a single line of code. But more importantly, you learn the why behind every step of the process, how to blend the right elements, which design principles add the most flavor, and how to bring your creative dish to the table with confidence. In the Digital Branding Bootcamp, we'll master research and mood boarding, typography, color theory, logo design, and how to bake brands that leave a lasting impression. In the No-Code Web Design Bootcamp, I'll guide you through composition, structure, interactivity, and the secrets of cooking up websites that not only look great, but perform beautifully. So if you're ready to sharpen your skills and serve your best work yet, join me in these bootcamps and unlock your creative potential. Okay, so this is the final video, and honestly, I am very happy how it turned out. I think in the initial storyboard, I was thinking about a lot of motion design stuff, but then that would have made my course look like it was on animation or something like that. So I thought the best way to convince someone or make them understand what is going on is to give real life examples, and that's why I used a lot of my old projects and showcased them beautifully, as you can see over here. And I think that worked out beautifully, and showing some visuals of the classes. And I think I'm really proud of how this frame came out, even with a subtle plants coming on the top. It just makes the scene a bit better with my notebook and everything. I'm sure I can do a better job next time. This is the first time I'm making a promo like this, but I think just having a good reference that someone else has made something amazing is very important. And then from that, we can kind of take inspiration from that, refine it using ChatGPT or not, it's up to you. And then taking that to your storyboard, and from that to your video editing thing, because there's so much that I improvise where when I was talking about, for example, over here, when I'm talking about showcasing your work, or this is a website that I made with for an event that we were doing, and I screen recorded some of the stuff, and I took the mobile version because that fits perfectly here. So I think everything came out beautifully. I'm gonna post it today also, while I'm actually gonna post this YouTube video too. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you on next Monday. Thank you.